Well, hi everyone. I'm Ros Boundy, Psychic Medium, and I've decided I feel like a bit of playing and practicing with a particular deck of cards that I've got called the Transparent Tarot. And I thought, well, I don't normally do readings on a Sunday, and I decided I'd get some of the practice as well with the Sea of Stars site. So the best way to do that is actually show you through it. So what I'm going to do with, I think with the pressing of the buttons, I've got it right, I think. I'm going to show you the table with the cards on it first to show you that, what the transparent tarot look like. So I've got it as a plain sheet of white paper because you'll see shortly why. And this is the particular deck that I'm using. So it's called the Transparent Tarot Second Edition. I can't remember, I can't see how much of this you can see. Whoops, I've got too broad a angle on that. So button pressing, here we go. There's the Transparent Tarot, as in Emily Carding's the creator. And this is sort of how you'd probably see it if you purchased it from a shop at the time. Now what it is with these cards, I'm going to take the guidebook out because, whoops, that's the guidebook that comes with it. It's a fairly thick one, and I probably do have to reference this one because like any creator, they have their own interpretations to a degree. But what we have with the cards themselves is, here are the cards. As you can see, they are actually transparent, very much transparent. So as I shuffle them, which they're very hard to shuffle, so with this, as you can see, I've got them a long way away from me. I needed the elbow room, but it also means it's a stretch. And you can see that that's fairly difficult to do. So I'm just going to pick two cards. This is how I'm going to do the readings with these. Pick the two cards. I'm not going to have them as reversals. I'm going to read them as the complete upright. So you can see here that the number is in its correct position as a King of Pentacles. And this one is a 3, which because it's in the top one here, I think that's the major arcana. And this is where I actually need the practice. So I'm looking at them and thinking, well, it would be wonderful for just a really reasonable cost, $5 US, to do a 10 to 15 minute reading using the portal, the Sea of Stars, CO Stars. And I've got the link in the post on my Ros Boundy Facebook page in the pinned post with the comment underneath. I'm hoping it all makes sense to you, and I'll share the post to the other spaces I usually do it as well anyway. This is going to my YouTube channel too. So you can see the transparency. So for this reading particularly, it would mean that that is the King of Pentacles would be read first. So here we go. It opened immediately to the page. Absolutely no premonition. Well, it fell open to it, so obviously it was meant to be the card that was there. So in this card we see the dark-haired man with earth-toned skin, wearing green robes and gently yet securely holding a green pentacle before him. So the King of Pentacles is seen as a practical yet passionate, strong yet gentle, and endlessly patient person. He also has a connection to the seasons and the cycles of the earth. And there's a lot more there, which makes him a natural farmer or gardener. So there is a lot in the meanings of these cards. But then what would be done is have the 3 of whatever this one is, and I'm going to have to find that one. So I'll look up 3, and I'm pretty sure that that is part of, God, it's a heavy book. So hold on a sec. It is a heavy book, and it's called the Empress. So it is part of the major arcana. So with this, in most traditional decks, the Empress is represented as a throned female figure surrounded by the fruits of nature and seemingly bursting forth with life. More often than not, she's pregnant, her ripening belly reflecting the fertility of the natural world around her. Other traditional symbols include a crown of stars, an orb, a field of wheat, and the planetary symbol for Venus. So in order to find the simplest way to depict this card, Emily didn't have to look far to see the essential meaning that she needed to convey the meaning of the Empress. So all of the above symbols pointed to essentially the same thing, Mother Nature. Right, so that's what this card is meaning. So I would read each of these separately, and then as we would see a combination of the cards like this, I would go like this, combine them, the second one on top of the first one, and just see what the card itself looks like combined, and giving that combined meaning at the time for whatever the question is that you would be asking, what the meaning of this combined card of that masculine figure with Mother Nature. It definitely is that symbiotic relationship of how there is that fertility from both essences of the physical, the man and the woman, the masculine, the feminine on the spiritual realm as well. And all of that combined being that plentiful aspect of what the Pentacles bring into our lives as well. It really is that fruitfulness of the combined energies of the masculine and the feminine. So that's essentially what that would mean. Okay, so what we then would go to is, that's the type of reading that I'm actually wanting some practice on. So I thought, well, good way to do that is through my Sea of Stars. Now, on here and swap them around. Because what I'm wanting to find is the way to share the screen, and I didn't quite get that organised, did I? Is this the one? Screen overlay. What I'm wanting to do is not that one. No. I do need to have an overlay. How do I add another one? Screen share overlay. Let's go plus. I must have to edit that or something. How do I change it? Oh, jolly heck. Should have done this beforehand. I did sort of, but then I obviously didn't save it. So there is a particular screen I have open. I've just got to find where it is in the realm of Chrome browsers. I'm wanting to share this one, not that one. I'm wanting to share this one. Okay, let's see if this works. Back into there. No, it doesn't change it. Okay, let me put that. No, can't do that. Those of you who know me all too well know that with the pressing of buttons, things can sometimes go a little bit wonky. Let me see, what does that one do? Not that one. What does that one do? No, it's the same one. Not sure. I'm not sure. What I wanted to do was to... Oh, I'm going to have to figure this out a different way, I feel. What's that one? A new camera overlay? No, it's not what I want. Oh, this is a bit of a bummer. Let me see if I can edit this while you're watching. Entire screen, no. I want the Sea of Stars. Which one is that showing up? Wrong one. Okay, let's see which one is showing. Ah, there we go. And from here I can go like this. Aki So I've got that looking like that. I've got three things happening on the screen at once. Oh my goodness. Let me go around like this. What does that look like? Oh, well, look, you can sort of see it, can't you? Right. So from here, what you need to do for these readings, what you're needing to do before 5 o'clock, if you'd like a $5 US dollar, admittedly, a $5 reading for about 10 to 15 minutes, what you need to do is go to this site. See how it's got seastars there.com. So that is the actual website. You type that in, it'll come in like that, and it should look like this front overlay. The home page, what you start looking at without having been, popped in as a member or anything. So you have a look at the different practitioners who are on this site, but what we're wanting to do for this particular instance is concentrate on my site here, because I'm the one offering the $5 for the next hour and a half for a reading, 5 US. As you can see here, you can see that highlighted there from 500 credits. So 1 credit is 1 cent. Okay, so US. So 500 credits means $5. Okay, so what you're doing, you're going to click in here and do a video call. Did it go for video call? I didn't see where I clicked. And I've got so many different things hiding my face here that I've just got to shuffle a few things around. Now, it does say make an appointment. I think that's only because it's me here doing that. It should show up as I'm being online, but I may have a setting that's not quite right. No, I'm supposed to show up as online, so I'm actually not too sure why it's not. But anyway, pop in there, go in, and to take advantage of my $5 reading, go into log in. You will need to sign up as a customer here. So that you click on this link, it gives you the first name, the last name, your email address. Fill out these few details. The reason we have to have the date of birth is for proof of age, because of the way that the legalities are with this type of site and where it is housed, hosted through. And you can enter the date of birth later though. So yeah, it can let you through without the date of birth, but it is good to have that as a legality factor for knowing that there's not people under 13 at least on the site. The credit card details to enter those, what your interests are in the type of readings, a usual sign up password that you can save for later on. And once you are actually in the site, you do get to choose which practitioner. Like, you will have chosen me as the practitioner, and it should show up as being the video call now. And that's the type of thing. Oh, I should have clicked on that in the first place, shouldn't I? Do the video call now. You only have the 15-minute 500 credit choice for today. Until 5 o'clock, I'll be turning this option off, as in 5 p.m. my time in Adelaide Central Standard Time. And then you will select that. It will either ask you to log in or add credit if you haven't got quite enough for it. You will need to add in enough for the $5 to get through. So that's the process. If you have any problems with that, and I shall switch back to my screen here, and if where is me? There's so much to do on these things. There we go, button pressing. If you have any problem with it, certainly put a message in one of the messenger links, direct message me, or in underneath the comment that says that I'm live after you've watched the video, you know, by whatever means that you feel you need to get my attention, and I'll help you through it. Or maybe it's a lesson for me that I've got something I need to fix. It's always a learning curve with technology. So thank you for watching. So I'm anticipating that there will be some people who would be interested in a $5 reading using the Transparent Tarot. So until I see you online with me,